Hey guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here with a quick little update on Colleen Ballinger. She is doing exactly what I thought she would do, and some of the content that she's sharing on her vlog channel is literally the epicenter of why family vlogging is so awful for the kids that are having their childhood or childhoods put online by their parents. But we're going to talk about it and share my opinions. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so before we get into the part of this vlog that just had my jaw on the floor when she shared a clip of it over on her Instagram last night, I want to talk about this comment that just was posted 1 hour ago. See, any comments usually have to sort by newest and not by top because, as we know, Colleen and a lot of other large creators like to heavily police and filter their comment section so that they are only receiving the good ones. But I saw this, and it is a good comment in her eyes, but I really think that this highlights how gullible her followers are. So, this says, your first tortilla talk was so sweet and sums up how I feel so well. We thought of you so much over the last few months and how hard everything must have been for you. People deserve forgiveness, grace, and understanding. Some people, I think, know your intentions were nothing but pure, and that, in all capital letters, matters. So happy to see you and the kiddos and Eric again. I've always hated the word kiddos. I know that's completely random. It might be extremely petty to some of y'all, but I can't stand kiddos. I first started hearing it back when I covered Micah Stauffer, and it always just gave me this extremely phony vibe when I heard it. It's just one of those words that it's like a fork on a plate for me, like nails on a chalkboard, can't stand it. But nevertheless, let's unpack this comment because I know that thousands, hundreds of thousands of her fans feel the same way, because if they didn't, she wouldn't still be getting so much support on YouTube. You thought of Colleen so much over the last few months and how everything must have been so hard. If you're feeling bad or having sorrow for somebody like Colleen, then I would hope that you feel equally, if not more, pity and sorrow for the people that she negatively impacted, like Becky, Adam McIntyre. And let's also talk, even though he was an adult, Joshua David Evans, her ex-husband, who was publicly dragged through the mud by her followers, and so much hatred was sent his way that he literally couldn't continue making content, even though that is something that, YouTube is for everybody. There's enough room for all of us. um, he should have been able to proceed with his content peacefully. And, look, people separate, people go on breaks, people get divorced all the time. And this toxicity that I see with fandoms of certain creators is wild. But the thing that makes Colleen's extra special, if you want to label it that way, is that she was behind the scenes orchestrating things and feeding her fandom information that was not verified, to amp them up and make them angrier and more hostile because she knew that they were going out and doing her dirty work for her. Now, I struggle a little bit with it because I understand that as a creator, you want to engage with followers or subscribers if they send you a message and say, hey, this is what I think about that. What do you think about that? And there's conversations that happen. But the way that she was feeding the frenzy is unlike something that I have seen in recent history. She allowed her fandom to get overly involved in her messy divorce, knowing that many of them were underage. And that to me will never not be weird or inappropriate or cross parasocial lines that should not ever be crossed. I just find the whole thing to be bizarre to me. But people that feel sorrow for Colleen, I really wonder about those people, because I know for a lot of them, they don't care about the people that she hurt or she made feel like actual pieces of garbage. So I just don't understand how anyone with emotional maturity can legitimately feel bad for somebody who made so many other people's lives a living hell and made millions of dollars by being inappropriate, creepy, gross, weird, and also, most importantly, making ableist and disgusting content and throwing it behind a character that she created named Miranda. So that comment to me is like a lot of things on her channel, just makes me scratch my head and wonder what is wrong with the Colleen Ballinger fans. But let's move on to the content of this vlog. The clip that Colleen shared on her Instagram, I will insert right here.
Well, today it's a very hard day, but I am going to sleep. Because it's nighttime, and we are going to poop. Yobada, yobada, yeah, yobada, yobada, yeah. Woo! And that's me. The pickle. The pickles were there.
A good one.
Well, the beach is rainbow. There's a rainbow beach. Well, the rainbow beach is real.
Now, as we all know, Colleen does not censor or protect her children in any way, shape, or form. So I will be blurring the video, but I'd like to explain to you guys that not only has she thrown her kids back into the vlog, you know, this has been happened like that. They literally only got a break while she took a break, and they're fully back in her content again. I'd like to explain to you guys that in that clip, her son is doing this, you know, he thinks he's a comedian, which, you know, kids are so cute and it's very innocent and playful. But the problem that I had with this is not only is she throwing her kids back into the vlogs because she knows that people are parasocially connected to them, but her son is wearing little shorts in this video. And she is allowing him to be filmed while you can pretty much see up the child's shorts. And instead of saying, maybe I shouldn't put that on the internet because it's inappropriate and my child is in a compromising position, she goes ahead and puts it on there, and also makes sure to include his jokes where he's talking about himself and his siblings' bathroom habits. This is a cute thing that kids do if it's kept in the four walls of your home and maybe among family and friends. That is not something that most kids would want on their very popular mother's YouTube channel and her Instagram, and who knows where else it might end up. And people have argued with me for over 3 years about this by leaving comments to say, oh, well, I'm an adult and I wouldn't care if there was an embarrassing clip of me on social media. I just wouldn't care. You're upset for no reason. What I would like to say is you are not everybody, and I am not everybody. So if you're not embarrassed, that's great. Go on your YouTube channel and say that you don't care if kids get privacy. You don't care if embarrassing moments are put onto YouTube. I'm here to share my thoughts and my opinions on my channel, and I know that I speak for more than just myself when I say that I wouldn't want embarrassing childhood moments that should have been cute and funny at home blasted to potentially multi-millions number of people. I really wonder what Colleen's views would look like if she was keeping her kids off the internet. I think that it's sad that she is acknowledging that people watch for her kids. We have seen comments leading up to, the last few videos of people saying how much they've missed her kids. People are connected to her children, and she knows that. So she's going to cash in on that, and she's going to allow people to feed their desires to consume her children. Which that in itself, in my opinion, if you do that, you are a bad mom. And y'all can hate me for saying that. I really don't care at this point because I am looking at the facts. And if you as a human adult parent, mom, dad, whatever, guardian, if you know that people have been saying, oh, I miss your kids. Oh, I want to see your kids. Oh, what are your kids up to? Oh my God, your kids are so cute. I can't wait to see them again in the vlogs. If you see those comments, which I know you do because you heavily police your comment section, and if it's not you, then it's someone very close to you. So if you're aware of that and you create content to satisfy those people, then I think you're a bad parent. If you are somebody who is going through or has recently gone through a public cancellation, a public call out, a public whatever you want to call it, I would think that if you just felt like the entire internet was after you and they were trying to cancel you and drag you and do all this kind of stuff so that you can make yourself feel like the victim, I would think that keeping my kids offline would be front and center for me. Because if I feel like everybody is mad at me, why would I even want my kids to be integrated back into my content so soon unless I knew that they were going to get me extra views, additional income, especially in the month of December. Mickey Adkins, who I've talked about before, is she recently did a video talking about Colleen, which I will link down below. I have not watched it in its entirety, so I'm not saying that I agree with every single thing that she says in that video, but her and I usually have similar outlooks on things, so I will link that video down below in case you guys want to watch it. And we'll just kind of see where this goes. But when I saw her sharing that clip of her son last night, there were just multiple things that were wrong with that video. And I think that for me, it really just confirmed a lot of the things that I already thought about her. And she confirms these things through her own actions. So it's not like a huge conspiracy, because I've had thoughts and then very soon after she does exactly what I thought she would do, because Colleen is one of those people who is extremely transparent. I can see right through her. I can see what her motivations are. I can see why she does the things that she does, why she doesn't do the things that she does. Even if it's not a super analytical answer, I still think that it's an interesting conversation to have, and I know that a lot of y'all are interested in kind of, what is this comeback going to look like? Are some of the assumptions going to actually, come through and happen? So I figured that I would pop this little update in. I just posted a Laura the Mortician update that is a longer form video for any of y'all who have been asking for longer form content. If you want, you can check that out. It will be the video immediately before this one. But yeah, I think that's all that I have to say for now. I just think that it's really mind-blowing the amount of support that Colleen is receiving this soon after coming back. And moments like this, I really second guess the authenticity of some people that exist online. And it really makes me wonder, like, why are these awful people constantly welcomed back with open arms? I just don't understand it, and maybe I never will understand it, but for the meantime, we're here to talk about it. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.